is Alyssa, and I'm going to be doing a review on the Owlet Sock monitor. If you're watching this video, you probably know that the Owlet Sock monitor is a monitor for babies to monitor their heart rate and oxygen levels. My husband and I purchased this product for our baby, who is now 3 months old, back on September 1st. He was born on August 28th, so it actually arrived to the house on the day that we came home from the hospital, which was perfect. And we ordered it on Amazon Prime, so perfect timing. We purchased the sock monitor for $259, and it came with the base station, the charger, and 3 washable socks. The reason that we decided to purchase the monitor was because I had really severe postpartum anxiety after my first pregnancy, and so going into this pregnancy, we started researching products that we really wanted after the baby was born, and my husband came across the sock monitor and he thought it was a really great idea to help alleviate any stress or anxiety that I could have. Not saying that this product takes away anxiety, especially if you're an anxious person by nature like myself, but it has given me some peace of mind when I'm able to see that my baby's oxygen levels and heart rate are fine. So I sort of wanted to mention some technical sides of the monitor that may not be great for everyone. This hasn't affected my husband and I directly, but for anyone who is looking into purchasing this product to track their baby's heart rate and oxygen levels over a period of time, I've read that there is a separate app that you actually have to pay for to see that. The app that is free with the purchase of the sock monitor only tracks the day-to-day levels, so you're not able to see over like the period of a month or weeks what your baby's levels have been. So if that is something that you know ahead of time that you're needing, just be aware that you will have to pay an additional fee to have that app. The base station light is very bright, so if you can't sleep with a light, you might consider placing it in a bathroom nearby or somewhere that's still within 100 feet of where your baby is sleeping, but that isn't going to affect your quality of sleep due to the brightness of the light. We sleep with it in our room, that's our choice, but I would say that sometimes it's been annoying, especially if I'm having trouble sleeping anyways, and then there's this bright green light from the base station. That's just something that I thought I would include in case you have trouble sleeping with any sort of light in your bedroom. I think the most frustrating thing for me when using this product is honestly the app. The app is mediocre. I think the product itself is great, and it definitely does what it says it claims to do. The app has annoying, lags, and it will say that it's a lost connection, but then I'll check my Wi-Fi signal and it's fine, and then other things in my house that use the Wi-Fi are working properly. So I'm not really sure what that's about, and hopefully they'll work that out over time, but that is something that I've run into multiple times, and it's just been a source of frustration. I think the biggest drawback for me about the monitor itself is that if your baby is moving, even a little bit, it will tell you that the baby is wiggling, and so it won't pick up the readings. That at times has been frustrating when I'm just curious what his heart rate is or what his oxygen levels is, and the monitor won't tell me because the baby is moving slightly. So that's something to keep in mind as well. I'm going to include a consistent negative comment that I saw on Amazon. This is not my personal negative comment, but I thought since I saw it more than 3 or 4 times on Amazon reviews that I would include it here, and that is that you have to charge the sock every day. Now, we use the sock every single night, and we have since he's been home, so to me, I just thought it was a basic understanding that the product would have to be charged every day, but I did see that mentioned multiple times on Amazon, so I thought I would include that in case that's something that you don't foresee when you purchase the product. Just know that you will have to charge it every single day. The monitor works fine without a Wi-Fi connection. We've traveled overnight. We've stayed at my husband's parents' house, and we've also stayed overnight at a grandparent's house since the baby was born. And without having their Wi-Fi password or anything, the monitor still works. The app won't work, obviously, because it can't connect to the base station without Wi-Fi, but the base station itself has a green light that will show you that your baby's levels are normal. So if the baby's levels are not normal, then the base station will either flash yellow or it will flash red and make a really obnoxiously loud noise. But obviously you want that in case you're asleep and it'll wake you up. We have had 2 red alerts, which were terrifying both times. The first time was a true red alert. My baby was like maybe 2 weeks or less, and he had fallen asleep between my arm and my chest, and I was asleep also, and his oxygen level got lower than the monitor allows, and so it turned red and it made this shrieking noise, and it was terrifying, and my husband and I both shot up and I started crying, and it was pretty awful, but it did alert us that something wasn't right, and so it did exactly what we purchased it to do. So I was extremely thankful for that. Secondly, the monitor went off another time and gave us a red alert, but it was a glitch because it said that our baby's heart rate was over 240 beats per minute, which just didn't seem possible. So I think that was probably due to a sock misplacement or some other glitch. So just be aware that glitchy things can happen if the sock isn't, if there's 3. So if the sock isn't fitting right, consider moving up to the next size, or look at how it's put on, if it's tight enough, if it's crooked, things like that. But yeah, overall, my husband and I are extremely pleased, and I would definitely recommend it to any parent who is seeking some peace of mind. In my husband and I situation, we do bed share with our baby. He has a Snuggle Me organic bed that he sleeps in between us, and I do nurse him, so that's really great for bed sharing. But like I said, having the monitor as an additional security is amazing and has given me a lot of peace of mind and helped alleviate a lot of anxiety that I probably could have had if it weren't for knowing that there's something tracking my baby's levels while he's sleeping. So I thought I would show you guys what the monitor looks like. I feel like, there we go. This is the base station here, and once it's plugged into the wall, you get the sock attached to the baby's foot, then you push the little owl, and then the light will come on, and it blinks quickly at first to show you that it's trying to connect to the sock, and then once it kind of beats at like a steady, slow pace, then you know that it's connected and it's monitoring. Also, you can check that on the app, but if it's blinking fast, then you just know that it's searching for your baby's levels. This part is the sock. So I'm going to take this. So it plugs in right here, connects over here to charge. So I'm just going to unplug that. So what you want to look for when you're putting it on your baby is this notch, and that's going to go on their pinky toe, and then you wrap it around so it secures at this portion, and then you take this longer band and you wrap it around like so until it goes around your baby's leg, and then you secure it on the Velcro. So it's very easy to use. Like my husband and I had our wedding anniversary a couple weeks ago, and so my mom came to stay with the baby. We showed her in just a few seconds how to put the sock on and how to turn on the base station. It's very user-friendly, and we were able to look at the baby's stats while we were at our bed and breakfast. So I really liked that as well. But we're on the second sock. My son was born almost 10 pounds. He was 9.5 pounds. So he moved past the first sock, I think, in the first or second month. He was probably 6 weeks old when we moved him up to the second sock. And I believe the socks go up to 25 pounds, and he's probably around 17 pounds now. So I think this one might be getting a little bit snug on him, but you'll know for your baby and their foot which size is appropriate. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them below, or here's my Instagram account and you can contact me on there. I would love to have you be a part of my YouTube family. This is a fairly new channel, so I'm excited to put out more content as the weeks continue on. And yeah, so I'm really thankful that you stopped by to watch this video. I hope this review was helpful, and I will see you guys in my next one. Take care.